Skipper? Where are you, boy? Oh. Oh, Skipper, what have you done now? You're missing your mum, aren't you? Me too.
Stop staring.
You're beautiful first thing in the morning.
Why are you being nice?
Oh, just being reassuring.
Why do I need reassurance?
You don't...
Your face. No, you're going to make me late for work. And before you ask, I don't need my back scrubbing.
You wait till I get you to Stratford. What?
You.
What?
Smug. More than usually smug.
Well, yeah, things are going well, so why not?
Pride comes before a fall.
Seriously.
Well, I'm all for feeling self-satisfied, but just try not to broadcast it too much.
That coming from you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, is it all right to pinch a bit of fruit from a break?
My house is your house.
Right, I'll have an apple, a pear, and while we're on the subject, you can slice this on your bran flakes.
Oh, I'd give anything for a fresh croissant and some strawberry jam.
Ah, it's a tough life.
You look so at home here.
So, when are you going back to work?
I've told you, I'm not coming back while Anthony's still in charge.
All right, but if the partners have made a decision, you just think about your future.
Well, I'm not going to retire.
You don't have to, but you could teach. You could be a locum. You could retrain. Whatever it is, you need to plan ahead.
I am. Have you thought about moving in?
Oh, the timing is terrible.
Well, let's talk about it at lunch.
Okay, fine. Right. I'll see you later. Nice. Banana.
Well, it was an enlightening visit to King's Green, wasn't it?
Mrs. Tembe was a revelation.
Yes. It's quite a performance.
Oh, we definitely need to keep her in a senior position.
Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No, seriously, there's been a lot of miscommunication lately, and that wouldn't have happened on her watch.
Well, I think that's slightly overstating things a little, Jimmy.
Oh, well, I don't. I also think it'll help with the situation with Heston.
How so?
If Mrs. Tembe's in a position of influence, and she might be able to persuade him to come back.
Let's slow down. I think it's too soon to be discussing the minutiae.
Minutiae?
Sorry. Unfortunate choice of words. I mean, the merger hasn't happened yet. It's too soon to discuss details.
So stop cantering on ahead.
I think we can discuss Jimmy's and anybody else's ideas as and when the time comes. Agreed?
100%.
Coming! Oh, I'm sorry. It takes me a while to get to the door.
Not a problem, sir. Mr. Swan, is it?
Yes?
Scott Luckenfield. Sendo TV? About your box?
Oh, yes, of course. Come in. It's all right, Skipper. The dog's made a bit of a mess of the place.
Oh, that's all right. I've got a dog myself. Sometimes you wonder who owns who.
Yeah, you're right there.
So you say you got no picture at all?
No, not a peep. And I'm lost without me telly.
No worries. I'll soon get it sorted for you.
Ah, thanks. It's Alan, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
There are bound to be other interested parties, all big fish.
You really think that we can beat that level of competition?
We're going to have to submit a knockout proposal.
Well, we can do that with bells on.
Well, that's all it's going to take.
We've got the talent, we're forward thinking.
Well, we don't have lots of money.
Well, it's not all about money.
Oh, come on, we're kidding ourselves, surely.
That kind of defeatist attitude gets us absolutely nowhere.
I can't promise any easy answers, but I can reveal we've got some useful contacts.
Anthony and I are playing golf with a King's Green partner this afternoon.
Golf.
Oh,
Hi, Aisha. I'm running a bit late, so would you mind grabbing me a sandwich or something?
What kind?
Oh, anything. Except prawn and cocktail. And not ham. It's not real.
What are you talking about? Fantasy ham?
No, I mean, it's reconstituted. Anyway, I'll leave it with you. Cheers.
Here to see Alan?
Yeah, that's it.
Dead.
Sorry?
Alan's box. Got to fit a new one. It's in the kitchen.
Thank you.
Alan. I wasn't expecting you, Doctor.
Karen rang last week to arrange a visit.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I should write these things down.
Not to worry. Only you have been cancelling appointments lately, so I just wanted to come by and make sure you're okay. Okay, just keep very still, all right? Alan, call Skipper off.
He has never done anything like this ever before in his life. Something must have happened.
All I did was plug in your box. Get him out!
Come on, Skipper. Come on, boy. Away. That.
Put him back in the garden. Right, well, I need to have a look at that ear. Where are you going?
To my next job.
Well, just stop and think for a moment, okay? You've just had a shock.
Winnie the Wig was in good form, wasn't she?
Who? I'll keep up.
It's just our practice's pet name for her.
All right, does she know?
Are you kidding?
She'd have a guts for garters if she wore any.
Look, don't get me wrong, she's a fantastic woman, and what she lacks in style, she makes up for in efficiency. So, let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Just play along, Daniel.
No problem.
Well, the good news is your ear's not going to fall off, so...
You hear that, Jason? I'm not going to lose my ear.
But you are going to need stitches and a tetanus, so you do need to go to A&E.
Oh, no. I've got to go to hospital. I'll drop the van off later.
Scott.
Hang on, what?
There's no way that you can drive now.
You are kidding me. Someone will have to come and pick the van up. Sorry, mate. I'll keep you posted. Cheers. That's half a day's pay gone.
I'm sorry. But the sooner that gets sorted, the better. I'd like you to hold some sterile dressing on it until we get you there. You're right, Alan.
I don't understand it. He's always been so friendly.
Haven't you heard of dog training?
Scott, you should be resting.
You knew he was out of control and let me in.
I never dreamt he was going to hurt you. Please believe me.
I'll have to report it.
No. No, don't. He's all I've got.
Don't stop.
Look, Scott, just calm down.
Why?
Okay? In case you... Pass out.
You really wanted the carbonara, didn't you?
Am I that transparent?
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, thank you for rising to the challenge. Here's to us.
To us.
Our future life together.
This chili is exactly what I needed after the day that I've had. Head on wheels is the only way to describe it.
Okay, well, your blood pressure's fine now, but you have got to keep calm, Scott, okay? Just try and stay still till the paramedics arrive, yeah?
What if he attacked a little kid?
Skipper's never let loose. We don't go for a walk now.
What? Not ever?
How far can I walk with osteoarthritis?
Mate, you can't control him. You should get rid.
He's my best friend.
Oh, come on.
Oh! I shanked that one.
Bad luck. Not to worry, you're still 2 shots ahead of me.
I need more practice.
Yeah. Chance would be a fine thing, wouldn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm toying with the idea of early retirement.
Really?
Well, it's a bit of a pipe dream, really. If I were to withdraw my capital from King's Green now, it'd be a body blow.
Yes, I suppose it would.
Shot.
You know, partners are allowed to retire.
But bad timing, though, isn't it? With the business up for grabs, I'd feel like I was abandoning a sinking ship.
It's your fresh dressing.
A man shouldn't have to go through this when he's just trying to make a living.
You're seeing the light now, are you? About time.
I was a plumber. I used to go to people's houses. I know how vulnerable you can feel. I'm sorry.
That's your wife, yeah?
Yeah. Pat chose skipper. Well, we went to the dog's home, and he ran towards her like she was his long-lost owner. Love at first sight.
My wife wanted one of them spaniel jobs. Cavalier King Charles. I said to her, there's no way am I being seen in public with a dog like that. They won me over. Her and our two girls. Of course, I'm the only one that ever takes him for walks.
You get fond of them.
Yeah. You do.
When Pat was ill, he used to tick in the morning paper. He'd lie by the door waiting for it to come through the letterbox. The paper lad used to shout, "Morning, skipper!" Then when she died, he was running around the house with a paper in his mouth looking for her. It was heartbreaking. Then, one day, he just lay down and ripped it to shreds.
You can't explain stuff like you can to a person.
Oh, that'll be the paramedics.
There you go. Saved by the bell.
How do you mean?
I'm going to give him another chance, OK? I have respect to your wife's memory in that.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's Scott there.
Cappuccino with chocolate sprinkles, please. Thank you. Hester?
Nothing for me, thanks.
I really wanted that salted caramel tart.
Rumour, when are you and the kids going to move in?
Whoa, that's very direct.
And I'd like you to be direct with me.
OK, this isn't a good time.
I disagree. I think it's a great time. You've had a lovely meal. You're not due back at work for an hour.
I know it's a cliche, but it really is complicated.
Why?
Two stroppy teenagers.
Well, bring it on, as they say.
They've got exams coming up.
Well, we can work around that. I can help them.
Hester.
I'm very fond of them.
Well, that's lovely. I'm not sure how they'd feel about us being together, you know, so openly. They're at an awkward age and they're easily embarrassed.
Let's have a family conference and discuss it.
They don't do conference.
Oh, stop mollycoddling.
I'm not, and I never have.
They need to understand how important this is to you and me, and they will benefit in the long run.
They are not going to buy that.
Well, I'm not saying it's an easy conversation.
Look, this is a very big step. We've always been this very tight unit of three.
Rumour, are you saying you don't want to move in with me?
Not exactly. I am saying I think it's best for all concerned if we just stay as we are. Yeah, for now.
I'll have the neighbours complaining about the barking against Skipper. Pipe down!
What happened here?
Oh, he just got a bit upset. He misses Pat.
I'm sure he does, but... Well, do you think he was maybe just looking for food? May I?
Oh, I know what you're thinking, old Mother Hubbard. It's just that I haven't been to the shops yet. Oh!
Alan, please sit down. Oh! Is it your knee?
Oh! Oh!
Ooh. That must be painful.
Tell me about it.
So, Skipper's hungry and hasn't been for a walk for ages.
It's not been that long.
Looks as though you've both lost weight. How often would you say you go for a shop? Say, once a week, maybe? You can get help with that, you know. Or just do it online and then have it delivered.
And risk getting my credit card hacked. No chance. Oh, look. I may not be kicking, but at least I'm alive. What more can you expect at my age?
Is it fair to say that your knees are stopping you from getting out and about?
There's not much you can do with osteoarthritis.
I could give you a stronger treatment. Might make life a bit easier for you. But I can't fix Skipper, I'm afraid.
I know. That's my department. It's all right, Skipper, I'm coming.
You can't let him in.
Oh, he won't bite you. Hey, look, I think he could smell Scott's dog. Rival male, you know?
How can you know that for sure? I mean, you've no idea what's going on inside his head or what he's going to do next. You haven't, have you? Look, if Skipper attacks me, I'd have to report it to the police.
I can't leave him out there indefinitely.
I'll move to the living room. Let him in, but keep the door shut, okay?
Well done.
Nice one, Daniel.
I can tell you're on top form.
It's kind of you, thank you.
Focus, balance, steady pair of hands. Just the sort of guy you need in a business.
Such as King's Green.
I want to merge with people I respect, not just the biggest organization.
Yeah, unfortunately, money does talk.
Yes, but only to an extent.
You mean because of your retirement?
No, there's more. Your shot, I think, Anthony.
Get ready for one humdinger of a pitch.
Confident, isn't he?
He is.
It's all right, I can manage.
Well, I think you'd manage a bit better with mobility aids. Does it hurt going upstairs?
What do you think?
So, you're sleeping down here, then?
Be quiet, Skipper. Well, I don't know how it is. You get comfortable. You don't want to move.
And you fall asleep in your clothes?
Sometimes.
And then, in the morning, do you get up and get washed? Or...
Skipper, shut up! I've got my standards.
I know. I'm just wondering whether they're slipping, that's all. Do you think you might be depressed, Alan?
Depressed? What have I got to be depressed about? My wife's dead and the dog's gone crazy. Oh, what's he up to now? He'll be at that cupboard under the sink. There'll be stuff all over the floor again. Oh! 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 Give me a break, you stupid dog!
Just stop, okay? Please, you'll hurt yourself.
Esther, please say something.
I think I said quite enough already. Made a complete fool of myself.
No, you haven't. You know, it's lovely that you feel committed to me and the kids.
Feelings which are clearly not reciprocated.
That's not true. Look, dating, it's romantic.
Dating?
Okay, that's not the right word. I'll get that.
That was my idea. I've got a couple of errands to run. Have a pleasant afternoon.
It's all I've got.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be. You need other people. Clubs to go to, or holidays to go on. I mean, who knows what you could do once we get that medication sorted?
I can't leave Skipper in the house on his own.
That's kind of my point. Look, it's not just about the essential stuff like food and walks. And what about fun? Someone to play with.
Those days are over for me.
Yeah, but not for him.
What are you suggesting?
Relationships break down. Okay? You know, I know you love Skipper, and he loves you, but this isn't working for either of you. And I think you know that yourself.
What do you want me to do?
Do what you think's right for him.
He was always Pat's dog. She used to pamper him, let him climb on the chairs and sometimes even the bed. I always thought that a dog should know its place, but he never did. Sometimes he looks at me. Who do you think you are, telling me what to do?
Alan, he badly hurt someone today, and he could do it again. You need to let him go. Look, the sooner he goes to someone who can look after him properly, the sooner you can both move on with your lives.
That's a good personal question.
Depends.
Would withdrawing your stake in King's Green give you sufficient funds to enjoy your retirement?
Well, I might have to lower my standards a little.
I see. Well, perhaps we could help you with that.
That's extremely kind. I'm quite overcome.
How overcome?
Well, I feel I should offer you something in return. Anything spring to mind?
Well, let me see. Greater insight into the state of play at King's Green?
I'd be relying on your discretion.
You have it.
Both of you?
Sure.
Not even Winnie knows this.
I won't breathe a word, especially not to Winnie.
Another partner is thinking of retiring, which changes the financial picture even further.
No one else knows about this?
Of course not. But the other bidders may not be interested anyway.
How so?
Well, for example, I could say that King's Green is a practice stuck in the past, with widespread disillusionment and conflict amongst the staff, and no clear leadership to speak of, and that, in my opinion, it's not worth a cent of anyone's money. That might work.
Eliminate the competition by putting them off, you mean?
I like the way you do business at the mill, Anthony. I want you to win. Do we have a deal?
We most certainly do.
Wait. You'll need it, Teddy. No. No. This is wrong.
No, Alan, it'll be fine, okay? They'll take him to a boarding centre until he's ready to be...
Pat would never forgive me.
I'm sure she would understand.
Yeah, but he won't, would he? Look, he thinks I'm abandoning him. It's cruel.
No, it's not cruel. You're giving him a chance. A new start.
I want it to be the way it was, with Pat. Just the three of us. I love him, Doctor. But I just can't bear to spend another day with him. That's a terrible thing to say, isn't it?
No. It's honest.
Yeah. Well, I better say goodbye. Goodbye, my lovely boy. I'm sorry I let you down. I didn't mean to. Hey, now, you listen to me. You do what they tell you. Behave yourself. And then they'll find a lovely home for you. And you'll be spoilt rotten. Like you used to be. You'll forget about me. You will. And they'll find you a lovely, nice place with a lovely sunny garden, and you'll be able to run around and get lots of treats. And...
Thanks. Hi.
It's sold out of egg, chicken and BLT. Ended with cheese and pickle. Sid?
It's okay. I think I've missed lunch anyway.
What's up?
No, I'm fine. I'll see you later. Yeah.
Always a pleasure, Adrian.
No need to rush off so soon, is there? We all deserve a drink.
Sounds very civilised.
Good. I'll get them in.
Right behind you.
What just happened there?
We got what we came for. Insider information into the merger proposal.
You offered him money.
Didn't expect him to tell us for nothing, did you?
So, technically that's a bribe, isn't it?
Would you rather it enlighten some of the others? Because he would have done if he hadn't taken the bait.
Anthony, it's illegal.
I had no idea you were such a Boy Scout.
I'm not. I'd just rather that things were above board, that's all.
Where's the fun in that? Starting to sound like Winnie the Wig. Got to be a player to get on in this world. You know that as well as I do. Above board gets you a lifetime of graft with very little reward at the end. That's if you even make it to the end. You are much, much cleverer than that. What do you say?
Let's go and get that drink.
You're as bad as the rest of them!
You put that down immediately or I'll call the police.
But this is dinner.
I love you more than you think. What?
Whatever you do, don't look in the bathroom.
What on earth is all this racket?
Miss Stinner, this is her appointment. And Nurse Paris, did